Konnichiwa and welcome back to Chrono Reviews. This time it's time for another Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom review, and this time it's Lockwood Battle Owen. And it was a short while since the last Jurassic World review, not too long, but I squeezed in a few Figma reviews in between there. It was a little nice variation, but the Jurassic World rush is not over, it have just slowed down. But the local toy store have not been very active at updating the stock, so it resulted in me not visiting for a few weeks. But I'm glad I went, because they had a couple of new stuff there this time. One new dinosaur, I will come to that after a few human reviews. But first off, this Owen. I was first off not sure if I was going to buy another Owen, because I chose the one with baby blue because I wanted baby blue, and I thought yeah, it's enough with one per character. But I sort of regretted that decision in the end, because it's still cool to have different variations, and for the sake of more accessories. Accessories are always cool, you can use them to make dioramas, and the gun was very attractive to have, as well as displaying within the raptor and stuff. You have battle damaged clothing and all that. So I think this was worth to pick up. So let's go right into it and check the package. It have the standard backdrop with the volcano. It have the cage design around it, and says Lockwood Battle Owen. And there's a picture of Owen and blue, and on the back there are the standard information and all that, and the logo here. Alright, here he is, Lockwood Battle Owen, out of the package, and I must say he's quite a great variation to the other Owens, because he has some battle damage on the clothes. I can pretty much say that he probably did not have the vest in the mansion, because I think he lost it already on the island. So it's not 100% correct, but the accessories is not either, I will come to that. But overall it's nice to have a movie accurate Owen in general, but just that maybe the vest was dropped earlier. But it's a nice variation to the other flashback Owen that comes with baby blue. So let's just go straight on and check out the details. Just like the other Owen, he looks quite accurate. You can clearly tell that this is Chris Pratt. And just like all the other humans, there's no Jurassic World marking. I sort of wish there was a JW or something on it to mark that this is a Jurassic World figure, just like the dinosaurs have underneath the feet, but there's nothing on the humans. But other than that, it's not a big deal. The paint job is quite clean, but it's a little bit... the skin tone that's painted on in the damage are not 100% same as the overall skin. The plastic are slightly darker, like in his face and on his arms, are slightly darker than the painted on skin tone, so it does not fully match up. But that's only if you look closely you can see it, but in general it looks quite good. And articulation of this figure is just like the other Owen. You can turn his head. It's a little bit loose because you can go up and down, but the head are, I think, on a ball joint or swivel joint sort of, but the shoulders are ball jointed, and there are elbow joints, and there are softer plastic so that he can easily hold accessories, and the torso can swivel, and there's also ball jointed legs, and there are knee joints, and the feet are not movable. And his accessories are, first off, you also get his knife. that you will attach on the back. There's a clear hole there for putting it. I think you have it like this, but it will fall off easily when you move the torso, so I prefer to put it like this for a better hold. And there is also a gun. I think this is a sort of shotgun. It's not really what you use in the mansion, so it's not accurate, to be honest. But having some guns as accessories in general are cool, so why the heck not? But what I preferred it was the accurate gun. I'm not sure what this is, if this is supposed to be a stand-in detail for the laser targeting system that triggers the Indoraptor's attack, but I suppose kids will play it as such. So let's see how it can be attached to the figure itself. I think it's not going to be any problem. No, he holds it pretty well. So you can turn it like this and support it with the other hand, but you cannot turn the other hand to hold underneath it, since you can't turn the hand, but it works, at least it works a lot better than how you were supposed to attach the guns on the Kenner figures. That was quite horrible. It was the old days, but the fit for the weapons was not really good back then. And the last accessory is this. I'm not sure exactly what to name this, but it's some sort of staff or like riot gear thing that probably the guards, it's supposed to look like something the guards could use at the mansion, but I'm not sure. Something that police use in riots, holding it and like hitting stuff with it, but it's really long, and I'm not really sure what this is called. So hit me up in the comments if you know what this is called. I might just be tired and stupid right now, but this, well, you can use it and you can give it to the mercenaries if you want an extra weapon. Anything goes. For example, the extra mercenary you get if you buy the Quest for Indominus Rex set. You get a mercenary as the submarine pilot, but you do not have any weapons for him, so maybe you can give him this. So let's see. Let's put this aside for now and get some focus back to Owen. There we go. So as a simple comparison, these two, they're pretty much alike. They're just some probably production differences between the faces, but both look good, both look like Chris Pratt. I think I prefer this one still because the paint job is a bit cleaner, mainly because the paint job is a little bit sloppy on the skin parts underneath the clothing, because there's some paint bleed onto the clothes and stuff. But in general it looks good, but I think I still prefer this Owen because it's cleaner. But it can be a production thing. I know people compare some toys and they say that the one is better than the other, so maybe there are ones like of those that are a lot cleaner than mine, or in worst case something that's worse. But it's not bad, it's just not as clean as this one, mainly because of the damage. And we all know how big Blue is, but I'm still going to put Blue in here, like they both, like, whoops. So let's just, now they both are damaged from the Lockwood battle. But they look pretty good. I don't mind having different versions of Owen. I get some extra nice accessories and all that, so the human figures is not that expensive, and they don't take up much space either. I can swap out which Owen to display depending on what I want to display. If I want a certain scenery or scenario on the shelf, yeah, anything goes. So I'm going to put it like usual. It all depends on what you want to get out of the figure. If you want if you want Owen with baby blue, which was my priority, that's why I got that one first. If you want a baby blue, you should get the baby blue version. If you want many Owens, get all of them. If you want guns, get this one. I think this one is the most appealing overall when it comes to accessories. This one or the one with baby blue. It's hard to pick a favorite, but baby blue Owen is still my favorite Owen. But it's still a flashback Owen. So this is sort of my the main story Owen, so to say. But if you like it, get it. I do recommend it. It's a nice figure. It has some nice accessories going. You can do a lot with it. You can give the weapons to the mercenary if you want. Swapping around accessories is a good thing. Every figure can hold them, so I say go for it. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed the review. Take care and sayonara.